Hello there, welcome back to another one of my Skillz and Technikz video. I know it's been a while since I uploaded one, but here it is. Previous Abyss cycles are too simple, so I didn't make any before this. Anyways, let's get into the video itself. I'll be showing you how to clear them as we go through the video, so let's cut the enemy lineup bullshit and move on. But I'll cover the team composition as there are some specific elements you are recommended to bring along. For the first half, you will need a cryo or pyro. But I'll lean towards pyro because you encounter a cryo hypostasis in the second chamber. And to make your run comfier, bring in the grouper. If the second half, you can use whoever you want, preferably someone with good single target damage. For this round, I'll be using a Heizou taser team because it seems like fun. In the first half of first chamber, focus your attention on the Hilichurl archer groups because they are the most annoying ones to deal with. Spend as little time on them as you can. For each group of them that you defeat, another group will spawn in the clockwise order for 3 more times, positioning you to the 6 o'clock of the arena, which will be the most ideal situation for enemy aggro in the second wave of enemies. 2 Ice Shield Lava Churls will charge at you and they'll end up at your most desired position. The rest is Unga Bunga. In the second half, there are a total of 5 enemies in here. 3 will spawn. These vagrants are pretty standard to deal with. Best way is to bait their AI slash so they group themselves together. I suggest you take these guys out as quickly as you can because the next 2 enemies are the Kairagi, which will want as much spare time as you can spare because trying to finish them both together is a very difficult thing to do. First half of second chamber will be of cryo hypostasis. This is why I recommend bringing pyro over cryo. During its shield phase, there is a little trick you can do to minimize running time, which is to stand closer to the cryo hypostasis. If you do that, you made it so that it throws the spiky ice balls closer to itself, netting you less stalling time. Now we are getting into the tricky part, ruin machines. First wave will spawn 2 pea shooters. Shh, we don't talk about the jellyfish. Anyways, as I was saying, you should position yourself in front of the pea shooter, so in case where it does a retreat attack, it will land beside the other pea shooter. But in my case, I managed to paralyze it, hitting its weak point to stop it. But don't fret, in this scenario, just continue your assault and switch to the next pea shooter once the first one is down. Before the first wave is defeated, quickly run to the north of the arena, indicated by the staircase leading up, and watch which regulars start digging. In my case, only one starts to dig. You go to the one that is staying stationary. If both starts digging, you're in luck. You don't have to run to either one that's not digging. The third scenario is neither of them starts digging, in which case I have not encountered yet, but if that does happen, I would just retry the chamber. But what about the Ruin Grader? Don't worry, that's a big and easy target. It will come to your position naturally throughout the fight, so don't worry about it. The third chamber. This chamber has one of the heaviest humanoid enemy I have encountered, the boulder. In this specific case, there is flowing water, which will pulse periodically and apply hydro onto you, which will double or triple your skill and burst cooldowns. In order to make sure that doesn't happen, you either cleanse yourself or kill the mirror maiden before it can even move, as in stun lock her. The cryo gunners may be annoying at times, but they usually get staggered by my character's AoE attacks. The last enemy, Ruin Serpent. I'm sure a lot of people haven't got the chance to fight this thing, maybe once or twice for story quests, but it's pretty easy. It digs around a lot, which is annoying. Other than that, the Ruin Serpent is an easy boss to fight, and why I recommend bringing high single target damage characters. The first time it digs will always be a quicksand attack, so I suggest you start running outwards when you see it drilling into the ground. Second thing of note here is its charging attack. What you need to do here is to keep attacking it. Under normal circumstances, there will be dark mud pool for you to purify to paralyze it, but it's different in Spiral Abyss. When you see the Ruined Serpent start spiraling, or when you see your damage number drop significantly, whatever you do, don't stop attacking even though you're doing Paprika damage. Doing so will paralyze it and stop it from unleashing a devastating attack that can possibly end your run and gives you a window for a big damage. For the rest, just rinse and repeat and you're done. And that concludes my skills and techniques guide video. I hope this video was helpful to you in any ways possible, and thanks for watching.